Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of Jefferson Nickles and uncovering a hidden gem, the rare 1990p mint mark Jefferson nickel that could be worth a staggering amount of money. Could you have a fortune hiding in your pocket change? Let's find out. Before we get to the exciting part, let's start with a quick rundown on what makes this coin so special. The 1990 Jefferson nickel, minted in Philadelphia, has a standard face value of just 5 cents. But, as with many collectible coins, it's not always the value printed on the coin that counts. It's the unique details, rarity, and condition that make it valuable. Now, you may know that the P Mint mark stands for the Philadelphia Mint. In 1990, they produced millions of these nickels, but only a few turned out to be worth a small fortune. So, what exactly makes this 1990 nickel worth more than face value? There are a few key factors. Let's talk about rarity, condition, and of course, errors. The condition of a coin is incredibly important in determining its value. Coins that have been well preserved, meaning they haven't been scratched, worn down, or damaged, are far more valuable. Collectors look for coins in mint state, ideally graded by professionals with a higher grade, like MS-65 or even higher. Errors are where things get really interesting. Some 1990 Jefferson nickels were struck with mistakes, like off-center strikes, double dies, or weak strikes. These errors make each coin unique and highly collectible, adding a massive premium to the value. Certain error coins from this year have sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars, and if the error is rare enough, it could even go for millions. So, if you find a 1990p Jefferson nickel with a noticeable minting error, hold on to it. You could have a one-of-a-kind treasure in your collection. Here's where it gets really exciting. Some 1990p Jefferson nickels have already made waves in the auction world. For example, a high-grade or rare error coin from this year has fetched astonishing prices. While not all 1,990 nickels reach millions, unique error coins in excellent condition can bring in a hefty payday, especially in high-profile auctions. Imagine turning a simple 5-cent nickel into thousands or even millions of dollars. That's the dream of every coin collector, right? Alright, so you're probably wondering how to check if you have a valuable 1990p Jefferson nickel at home. Here's what you need to do. First, look for the P Mint mark on the front of the coin, to the right of Thomas Jefferson's portrait. This is essential for Philadelphia minted coins from 1990. Next, get a magnifying glass and check for any unusual features, like doubling, off-center images, or any striking flaws. The tiniest detail could mean a big payday. Look at the overall condition of the coin. The closer to mint condition, the better. Coins without scratches, discoloration, or wear will be worth significantly more. If you think your coin is valuable, it might be worth having it graded by a professional service, like the PCGS or NGC. This can increase its value and give you a clear idea of its worth. So there you have it. The 1990p Jefferson nickel might be worth only 5 cents to some, but for the right collector and with the right characteristics, it could be worth so much more. Always keep an eye on your spare change. You never know when a rare coin might fall into your hands. If you enjoyed today's treasure hunt, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content on valuable coins and collectibles. Who knows, the next video might help you find even more hidden treasures in your own pocket. We're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins, specifically the 1981 Jefferson nickel with the Philadelphia Mint mark. Could this coin in your pocket change be worth a small fortune? Let's find out. The Jefferson nickel has been a staple of American currency since 1938, featuring Thomas Jefferson on the front and his iconic Monticello home on the back. But what makes some nickels, like the 1981 P Mint mark, so special and potentially worth a lot of money? Let's break it down. First, let's talk about the basics of the 1981 P Mint mark Jefferson nickel. In 1981, these nickels were minted in large numbers, but not all of them were created equal. What we're looking for is a rare variety, something that sets it apart from the rest, like a unique error or high-grade condition that could make it worth thousands, or even millions. Collectors go wild for error coins. When it comes to the 1981 Jefferson nickel, a few known errors and variations can make all the difference. Here are some key things to look out for. 1. Double die errors. Check if there's doubling on the lettering or numbers. 2. Die cracks. Look closely at the surface of the coin, especially near the rim. 3. Misaligned DSM. A slight shift in the design can increase its value dramatically. Another huge factor in determining the value of your 1981p nickel is its condition, graded on a scale by coin experts. If you happen to have one that's almost perfect, what collectors call MS67 or higher, you could be sitting on a jackpot. Coins in this pristine condition can go for tens of thousands of dollars at auction, and some rare cases even reach into the millions. If you think your coin has potential, the next step is to get it professionally graded. Reputable services like PCGS or NGC can authenticate your coin and give it a grade. Having it graded not only confirms its value but also adds to its appeal for serious collectors. There have been a few jaw-dropping sales of rare Jefferson nickels over the years. While the 1981p nickel isn't commonly known to reach millions, rare conditions or unique errors have pushed similar coins to record highs. Who knows, maybe yours could be the next big discovery. Wondering how to find these rare coins? Here are a few tips. 1. Search your pocket change. You never know what might turn up. 2. Check bank rolls. Many collectors buy rolls of nickels from the bank to search for rare finds. 3. Estate sales and auctions. Sometimes rare coins go unnoticed in collections.so. There you have it. The 1981p mint-marked Jefferson nickel could be worth a small fortune, especially if you've got one with an error or in mint condition. Keep an eye out, because you never know. That nickel in your change jar might just be a treasure waiting to be found. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed learning about rare coins, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video. Comment below if you've ever found a rare coin, or if you're going to start looking. We're diving into the story of the 1987D Jefferson nickel. It's a coin that might look ordinary at first glance, but if you have one of the rare versions, you could be sitting on a fortune. First, let's start with a little history. The 1987D Jefferson nickel was minted in Denver, hence the D mint mark. In 1987, millions of these were made, over 1 billion actually, but only a select few have unique features or errors that make them extraordinarily valuable. So, what should you be looking for? Well, a couple of key things make these nickels rare and valuable. Let's break it down. Certain 1987D nickels have printing errors, which might include off-center strikes, double die errors, or planchet flaws. These are rare and highly sought after by collectors. An error like this could turn a nickel worth 5 cents into one worth thousands of dollars. The condition of your coin is crucial. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition, known as mint state or MS, are incredibly rare for older coins. If you have a 1987D nickel in an MS65 or higher grade, it can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction. Now, here's a unique feature to check for. It's called full steps. Flip over to the Monticello side of the nickel and look closely at the steps leading up to Jefferson's home. If you can clearly see all the steps without any breaks or blurriness, this coin becomes especially valuable. Full steps indicate a well-struck coin, and collectors pay a premium for these details. Let me show you an example of a 1987D nickel with and without full steps so you know what to look for. This little detail could make the difference between a common nickel and one worth thousands. So, what are we talking in terms of value? Well, a high-quality 1987D nickel with full steps and in top condition has sold at auction for over $10,000. While millions may be a stretch, these nickels are still an incredible find, often fetching anywhere from hundreds to thousands of dollars depending on condition and rarity. If you think you have a valuable 1987D Jefferson nickel, it's best to have it graded by a professional. Professional coin graders like PCGS or NGC can help you understand your coin's value by assessing its quality and rarity. Alright, treasure hunters. That wraps up our deep dive into the 1987D Jefferson nickel. Who would have thought that a simple 5-cent coin could be worth so much? So, go check your change jars, look for that D mint mark, and examine your coins for errors, mint state condition, and those full steps. You might just have a hidden treasure waiting for you. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. We're talking about the 1989 D Mint Mark Jefferson Nickel, a coin that's turning heads in the collector's market. So grab your loose change and let's dive into what makes this little nickel so valuable. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, designed by Felix Schlag to honor President Thomas Jefferson. However, not all Jefferson nickels are created equal, and over the years, certain unique coins have become highly sought after by collectors. The 1989 D Jefferson nickel, minted in Denver, is one such coin. But what's so special about it? To understand why a 1989 Jefferson nickel could be worth millions, let's talk about the factors that make it valuable. For starters, coins from any year can have rare variations or errors that make them unique and desirable. These include misstrikes, double dies, and off-center printing. While the 1989 D nickel might look ordinary, it has specific characteristics that set it apart. The real treasure hunt with this nickel lies in spotting mint errors. Some common but valuable errors for this coin include: this occurs when the coin is struck twice, creating a doubling effect on the details, especially noticeable around Jefferson's face, the date, or Monticello on the back. This happens when the coin is not perfectly aligned during striking, creating a unique look where part of the design appears shifted. Off-center errors on a 1989 D nickel are incredibly rare and can add thousands of dollars in value. The most coveted feature by Jefferson nickel collectors is called full steps. This is where the steps on Monticello's image on the coin's reverse side are fully visible. Achieving this level of detail requires a nearly perfect strike, which is rare and adds considerable value. Now, you might be wondering, could this nickel really be worth $1 million? The answer is yes and no. While a typical 1989 D nickel isn't going to make you a millionaire, those with extreme rarity, mint condition, or error types can fetch thousands of dollars at auction. The more rare the error and the better the condition, the more valuable the coin. To give you an idea of just how valuable these coins can be, let's take a look at some actual auction prices. For example, a high-grade 1989 D nickel with full steps has sold for up to $10,000. And certain error coins, like double die examples, have fetched even more. Imagine finding a rare version in top condition. It could be worth even more. So, how can you check if your 1989 D Jefferson nickel is valuable? Here are some tips. Look for the D under the year. This tells you it was minted in Denver, which is key for this coin. Use a magnifying glass to look closely at details like Jefferson's face, the date, and Monticello. Any doubling or misalignment could mean added value. Examine the steps on Monticello carefully. If you see clear, full steps, you might be in luck. If you think you have a valuable nickel, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. They'll grade your coin and help confirm its value. So, could that loose change in your pocket be worth a fortune? Absolutely. The 1989 D Jefferson nickel may look like an everyday coin, but if you find the right features, you could be sitting on thousands of dollars. Remember, rare coins are hidden treasures just waiting to be found. So next time you get some change, take a closer look. Who knows? You might just have the next big find. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your fellow treasure hunters. We're zooming in on one specific coin that has caught everyone's attention, the 1996 D Mint Mark Jefferson Nickel. We'll talk about its unique features, why collectors are searching for it, and how some versions of this coin might be worth a fortune. The Jefferson Nickel has been around since 1938, showcasing the image of the third U.S. President, Thomas Jefferson. While most of these coins are common, certain years and mint marks have rare errors or characteristics that can make them extremely valuable to collectors. The 1996 D Jefferson Nickel is one of these gems. So, what's so special about the 1996 D Mint Mark Jefferson Nickel? The D stands for the Denver Mint, where this coin was produced. While millions of nickels were minted in Denver in 1996, a handful have certain rare qualities or errors that set them apart. These rare versions might include striking errors, like a doubled die, where the details are stamped twice, causing a unique doubling effect. Or they could feature off-center strikes, where the coin's image appears misaligned. These types of errors are highly sought after by collectors. Some of these error coins can fetch big bucks, even reaching into the six-figure range in pristine condition. Although not every 1960 Jefferson nickel will be worth millions, finding one with a rare error or in top-grade condition can mean a substantial payday. Wondering if you have one of these valuable coins? Here's what to look for. Check for the D Mint mark under Jefferson's portrait. Only nickels from the Denver Mint in 1996 apply. Look for any unusual features like doubling on letters, especially on "In God We Trust" or "Liberty," or an off-center strike where the image looks shifted. Condition matters. Coins in near-perfect condition, known as MS or proof quality, are much more valuable. The highest value goes to those in near-perfect mint state condition, especially if they also have a rare error. Recently, Jefferson nickels from similar years with striking errors have sold at auctions for thousands of dollars. A top-grade, error-free 1960 nickel might sell for around $50 to $200, but if it has a rare error and is in mint state, it could reach tens of thousands or even more. If you think you have a valuable 1960 Jefferson nickel, here are a few tips to help you sell it for the highest value possible. Send it to a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. Graded coins usually sell for higher prices. Research market value. Check recent sales of similar coins to get an idea of what yours might be worth. Coins with rare errors do well in auctions where collectors bid for them. So, could that 1960 nickel in your pocket be a jackpot? It just might be. Remember, millions of these coins were minted, but finding one with the right error in pristine condition is like finding a needle in a haystack. But who knows? The next time you're sorting through your change, you could discover a valuable piece of history. Thanks for tuning into channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more fascinating coin stories and valuable finds. We're diving deep into the 1984 Jefferson nickel with the P Mint mark. You may have this coin sitting in your pocket right now, but did you know it could be worth thousands, or even millions, of dollars? The Jefferson nickel has been in circulation since 1938, honoring the third U.S. President, Thomas Jefferson. It's one of the longest-running U.S. coin series and has seen some truly valuable additions over the years. But what makes the 1984 P. Jefferson nickel so special and sought after? First, let's talk about what you should look for. A typical 1984 Jefferson nickel isn't particularly valuable. But some specific variations, especially those with unique mint errors, can skyrocket in value. Here are some key factors that make this coin potentially worth millions. The 1984 P nickel can have various types of mint errors that dramatically increase its value. One of the most valuable types is a double die error, where certain parts of the coin design are accidentally struck twice, creating a distinct doubling effect. Look closely at Jefferson's portrait and the word Liberty on the coin. If you see any doubling, you might be holding onto a jackpot. Next, condition is everything. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with MS, mint state, grades above 65 considered exceptional. If your 1984 P. Jefferson nickel is in pristine condition, it could be worth hundreds or even thousands. And for rare errors in high grades, that number can go up exponentially. Ever heard of full steps? It's a grading term that indicates full detail on the steps of Monticello, Jefferson's home, on the back of the coin. Coins with these details preserved are considered much rarer and highly valuable, especially with a double die error. So, what's this coin worth? Recent auction records reveal that high-grade 1984 P. Jefferson nickels with prominent mint errors can sell for tens of thousands, or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Imagine finding one of these in your change and turning it into a fortune. And who knows? In top condition, an exceptional find could even push into the millions. Now, if you're lucky enough to come across a 1984 P. Jefferson nickel with these rare traits, proper preservation is key. Keep the coin in a protective holder, avoid touching it with bare hands, and have it graded by a professional coin grading service if you think it could be a high-grade piece. Who knew that a simple nickel from 1984 could hold such potential value? That's the magic of coin collecting. You never know what treasures you might come across. So next time you're going through your change, take a closer look. You might just discover the next $1 million coin. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comments if you've found any rare coins. We'd love to hear your stories. We're diving deep into why some of these seemingly ordinary nickels are worth a fortune and what you need to know to spot one. The Jefferson nickel, which has been minted since 1938, might seem like a simple coin with little value. But certain years and mint marks can hide extraordinary secrets. Today, we'll focus on the 1985 P. Jefferson nickel minted in Philadelphia, and known for having some incredibly rare variations worth potentially life-changing amounts. So, why are some coins worth more than face value? Well, there are three main reasons: unique mistakes during production, fewer coins made, increasing rarity, collectors wanting specific years or types. The 1985 P nickel is known for specific mint errors and unique features, making it an attractive coin for collectors. When examining the 1985 P Jefferson nickel, look for these features, found on coins minted in Philadelphia. Make sure it's there. High-quality versions of this coin will have clearly defined steps on Jefferson's Monticello, which is quite rare due to frequent strikes. Coins with a sharp Monticello and well-defined steps are highly sought after, especially in top conditions. Some 1985 P Jefferson nickels are worth a premium due to specific errors, including where the image is misaligned, small lines or cracks due to pressure, sometimes visible near Jefferson's face. The most valuable error. Look for doubling in areas like the lettering or dates. This error can make the coin exponentially more valuable. The condition or grade of the coin also plays a huge role. Coins graded in mint state, MS, particularly MS 65 or higher, are considered to be in pristine condition. The finer the detail and lack of wear, the higher the value. 1985 P nickels in top condition with rare errors can command incredible prices at auctions, sometimes even breaking six figures. If you're lucky enough to find one of these valuable 1985 P Jefferson nickels, handle it carefully. Use gloves, store it in a protective case, and avoid polishing it. Any extra handling could reduce its value. Ready to cash in? You can sell rare coins at major auction houses, through online platforms like eBay, or even at coin shows. Make sure to have your coin graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC to maximize its value. Thanks for watching. Remember, the world of coin collecting is full of hidden gems. Take a second look at your spare change. You never know what treasure could be in your pocket. We're diving into a fascinating coin that has collectors everywhere talking: the 2022 P Jefferson nickel. Could this nickel be worth more than you think? Stick around to learn why this simple 5-cent piece could be worth a small fortune. Alright, let's set the stage. The Jefferson nickel has been around since 1938, and for decades, it's been a staple of American pocket change. The US Mint produces millions of these coins every year, so you might be wondering, how could a nickel from 2022 be valuable enough to reach into the millions? Well, that's exactly what we're going to uncover today. There are several factors that can make a coin go from common to collectible. Let's dive into what could make a 2022 P Jefferson nickel potentially worth a lot more than face value. The first thing collectors look for in new coins are mint errors. Errors can include double dies, misstrikes, off-center strikes, or planchet errors. Any of these mistakes can make a coin instantly more valuable because error coins are unique, and collectors love items that are one of a kind. In fact, past error nickels have sold for thousands, even millions. At auction, condition is everything when it comes to coin collecting. Coins graded at the highest levels, like MS 68 or MS 69, are incredibly rare, especially for coins that are mass-produced like the 2022 Jefferson nickel. The few coins that achieve these grades can fetch a significant premium because collectors and investors are willing to pay top dollar for perfect coins. While the 2022 Jefferson nickels aren't considered rare in mintage numbers, certain unique features or variations can still set them apart. Look closely for any unusual marks, finishes, or other characteristics that could make a specific batch of these coins stand out. Alright, so now you're probably wondering, how can I find one of these valuable 2022 Jefferson nickels? Here's a checklist for you. the first thing you'll want to check is the mint mark. The P mint mark tells us it was minted in Philadelphia, so keep an eye out for this. Coins from Philadelphia can sometimes have unique errors or characteristics that add to their value. Examine the coin's surface and edges carefully. A pristine, uncirculated condition is key if you're aiming to find one that's high grade and potentially worth more than face value. Using a magnifying glass or a coin microscope, look at the details closely. Check for doubling on the letters or design elements, an off-center strike, or any other unique blemishes. If you think you've found something special, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. A high-grade certification could seriously boost the value of your coin. So, what could a 2022 P. Jefferson nickel with a rare error or high grade actually sell for? While we haven't seen any confirmed million-dollar sales for this specific coin yet, history tells us that unique error coins or high-grade modern coins can surprise collectors at auction. Rare nickels in pristine condition, or with significant errors, have sold for thousands, sometimes even hundreds of thousands. Whether you're a casual collector or a serious investor, keep these tips in mind if you're searching for a valuable 2022 P. Jefferson nickel. Stay informed. Watch the coin collecting community for any updates on rare finds or notable sales of 2022 Jefferson nickels. Handle your coins carefully. Use gloves and store them in a protective holder to maintain their condition. Check every nickel you come across. Who knows? That spare change in your pocket could be worth a lot more than 5 cents. So there you have it. While not every 2022 P. Jefferson nickel is going to make you a millionaire, keeping an eye out for errors, unique features, and high-grade examples could potentially pay off big time. Have you come across any interesting Jefferson nickels lately? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more coin collecting insights. We're diving into a fascinating coin that has caught the attention of collectors and enthusiasts around the world: the 2006 P. Jefferson nickel. Believe it or not, some of these nickels have been valued at an impressive amount. But what exactly makes this coin so special? Is it really worth millions? Let's find out. The Jefferson nickel has been around since 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, it featured Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his home, Monticello, on the reverse. But in 2006, we saw a subtle redesign, with the coin showcasing an updated portrait of Jefferson in a forward-facing view, a unique twist that set it apart from the classic side profile. So, why would a seemingly ordinary 2006 P. Jefferson nickel be valued so highly? One word: rarity. Although millions of these coins were minted in Philadelphia, there are some rare versions out there. Specifically, error coins, coins that were struck incorrectly during the minting process. These types of errors can make a coin extremely rare and valuable. Double die errors. Look for signs of doubling on letters and numbers. Double die errors, particularly on the word liberty or the date, can significantly increase a coin's value. Off-center strike. If you find a 2006 P nickel where the design is off-center, this type of error can also add substantial value. Misaligned die errors. This occurs when the front and back images are misaligned, giving the coin a shifted appearance. If you have a 2006 P nickel, here's what to look for. First, you'll want to inspect it with a magnifying glass. Focus on the following features to determine if your coin has unique characteristics that may increase its value. Point 1. Check for doubling. Examine the inscriptions, especially around Liberty and 2006. Doubling may look like slight shadowing or overlapping lines on the text. Point 2. Inspect the edges and alignment. An off-center or misaligned design can be easy to spot even without special equipment. Point 3. Look for full steps on Monticello. Coins that have a clear, detailed image of Monticello with fully defined steps are often more valuable due to their rarity and high-quality condition. Believe it or not, some of these error coins have gone for thousands, even tens of thousands, of dollars at auction. For example, in recent years, specific high-grade 2006 P. Jefferson nickels with rare error features have caught the attention of bidders and sold for astounding prices. In auctions, these coins can reach unexpected heights due to their unique flaws and rarity. If you think you have a valuable 2006 P. Jefferson nickel, consider having it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. Grading services evaluate a coin's condition, authenticity, and any unique errors. A higher grade can increase a coin's value significantly, especially for coins with unique error features. Use gloves. Avoid handling with bare hands to prevent oils from damaging the coin. Store properly. Place in a coin holder or protective case to avoid scratches or exposure to elements. Avoid cleaning the coin. Cleaning can actually reduce a coin's value by damaging its surface. So, is your 2006P Jefferson nickel worth millions? While only a few reach that level, discovering a unique error or high-grade version could still mean a big payday. If you've got some of these nickels lying around, it's worth taking a closer look. You just might have a hidden gem in your collection. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more coin collecting insights, and let us know in the comments if you found any rare or unusual coins. Until next time, keep hunting and happy collecting.